Yo, what's up guys, Takuni here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. As you guys can see here, we have now the confirmation of the next Zenkai Awakening, which will come out tomorrow, and that is the Red Bojack. The one who transforms with his Awakened Arts, which is, I think to this day, the only unit who has his transformation locked behind his Awakened Arts. Now quickly talking about him. He has now an extra chance to transform into full power Bojack, which is really good because obviously with the ultimate it's a hit or miss situation, so if you ever miss the ultimate you don't get to transform, which makes him weaker obviously, because obviously the transformed version is better than the pre-transformed version, that's obvious. So this is nice. Also interesting is his main ability, which he gets the ultimate, I think reduces your vanish, so you could drop combo Awakened Arts with this guy, which can be really helpful because obviously Ultra Zamasu I think counters also Awakened Arts as far as I remember with his counter gauge. Yeah. Well, oh, interesting. Wait. Forward charging ultimate Awakened Arts on Rise Rush. Never mind, okay. Then this isn't a factor I thought it would be. Okay. Okay, very interesting. So you don't have to worry about the ultimate Awakened Arts with this guy. Just use it even against Zamasu. And you can get rid of the buff removal. So yeah, his Awakened Arts is really good for the meta, I would say. Just looking at this. Don't know obviously how good he's gonna be. The only thing is he's a red powerful opponent unit, so competing with red Zamasu is kinda difficult. Considering powerful opponent movies could be another situation, but now this is obviously not the only one thing I want to talk about. The next interesting thing is what does this mean for Legends Fest, and I'm also gonna talk about the purple Vegito, I would say, with him. I've already made my predictions for the Legends Fest Part 1, 2 and 3. And for Part 1 I thought, because of Vegito, like the Zenkai, I'm gonna pull him up real quick. I might as well just pull up both these Zenkai units for performance. Where are you at? I think I missed him. Red Bojack here. Okay. And you should be right there. Yeah. So originally I thought, I mean obviously looking at his tags, powerful, future, future, God Key, Fusion Warriors. I didn't think it was God Key because I think if you want to give him to God Key, why Zenkai this guy? And then there's Future and Fusion Warrior, and I was like, Fusion Warriors, the team is kinda having everything already, so I didn't think that they're gonna lean towards Fusion Warrior, but his Zenkai ability actually is Purple Fusion Warrior, and I think that matters for the hint as the next units for Legends Fest. So considering that, I'm now leaning away from my original thought from Future Trunks, because I thought hybrid buff to Red Gohan could be nice and Future Gohan, but I'm now going farther away from that, and it kinda seems to me that this is a hint for Fusion Warrior. And looking at Fusion Warriors, the only option I really see there is a Synchro Gauge Super Ninja. And the reason why I exclude the other Fusion Warrior options is, I mean, if we go this through, we got last year, we got this Vegeta Blue, so I don't think we're gonna get another one. We got Kefla this year, so no Kefla. We got it is fusing Gogeta Blue for Legends Anniversary last year, as well as a zenkai for this one. So I don't think we're gonna get another Gogeta Blue for these reasons. For Super Vegito, I mean, we got not this guy. I'm sorry, we got his equipment. We got these guys last year, and for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we got him as an Ultra in Anniversary last year. So considering all that, and that we got also this Zamasu, the only really thing that's missing is kinda an Super Gogeta. I mean, we got his equipment as well, but that's the only thing we got for Super Gogeta. And the other ones got, like, I would say, more representation over the, I would say, last year. I mean, technically you have other Fusion Warriors as well, like Omega Shenron, but I don't think that he's gonna get anything on Super 17. I don't think there would be Part 1 Legends Fest headlining characters. I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm leaning more towards Super Gogeta now. I mean, technically could also maybe Synchro Gauge fusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, I think it's a Gogeta for sure, but I mean, could be technically, but I highly doubt it. I really lean towards Super Gogeta. I think he deserves one because the last Gogeta we got is this Python Gogeta, which is now, what, 2 years old? So yeah, I think it's time for Super Gogeta. Synchro Gauge one would fit. This would also mean we would get Gogeta from the Fusion Reborn movie, which we don't actually have, which is like as a sparking. I think from Fusion Reborn, I don't even think we have a Goku from there. Like, neither of them actually. As far as I remember, we have like Python, we have Super Gogeta, we have Janemba, we have an EX Super Saiyan Vegeta, I guess, and that's really it. So yeah, I think the Synchro Gauge Gogeta makes sense. I think that would be hyped for Part 1. Although, again, looking at Fusion Warriors, if you look at every color, I mean, Kefla's obviously the weakest color, but at least she's okay. And then you have this guy being red, this purple, this technically he's a Fusion Warrior blue, and then we have yellow Vegito, who's Vegito was, I would say, the second worst on there, but he's still okay defensively, I think. So it's like, do they really need another Fusion Warrior buff? I would say no, but I mean, if it helps them at the end of the day to make a runnable Fusion Warrior team that's actually meta, like no one is really running Fusion Warriors, but technically you could. But if this gonna make an actual meta Fusion Warrior team, I guess so be it. Even though this is then just the like what 5th version of Fusion of this Doppel Zamasu team probably, but yeah. Whatever. But now speaking about Bojack. Bojack has only really two tags that matters. Thought about Heraclan right there, sorry. 2 tags that really matter are Powerful Opponent and Sagas from the movies. We don't know his zenkai ability yet, but I would highly say the chances are, in my opinion, really high that this is Powerful Opponent. Main reason why is if you look at movies, and look at their zenkai benches. Can I sort this by zenkai only here? Guess I can, huh? Okay, whatever. Yeah, if you look at zenkais, we have this red Final Form Cooler who's buffing red movies. We have Great 7 1 and 2, which buff red movies as their zenkai ability. Super Janemba, not the best Z ability, but zenkai ability, red movies. And we have Tapion, who's also red movies. And then we technically have this Broly Fury, who is a half zenkai bench, but also red movies. So a lot of red movie zenkai benches, and this is their most recent one this year, not that long ago. And when we look at Powerful Opponent and look at the zenkai benches, it's grade 8 Vegeta, that's it. Like, this guy's red God Key. We talked about this guy. I mean, you have this guy as well, but the thing with him is why he buffs red Powerful Opponent as his zenkai ability, his Z ability is God Key and Future, so it doesn't really align well. I think this guy's buffing red androids. We pretty sure about that one. Yeah, red android. So they could really need another red zenkai bench for a powerful opponent that actually has the Z ability in it and isn't an LF character. So I think this is more leaning towards powerful opponent than movies when it comes to the zenkai ability. And again, as I said, I think zenkai abilities do matter for this. And considering if we'd say he's a powerful opponent character, this means I think we will get a powerful opponent character as a second LF. And while my prediction, and this could technically still be the case, was for Beerus LF, because I don't think we get a lot of Beerus representation, like good Beerus representation. Like if we look at Beerus, we have this LF. His original release was horrible. His Zenkai was the most broken thing ever. This guy with the Hakai was cool, but not that great. This is, I think, a free-to-play one, and this guy was probably one of the worst, like, team design thoughts with this guy and God Goku. He was like really terrible idea to make a blast phase, like in everything. Like this guy, also not getting blast armor while Evo Boo got it is kind of diabolical, but yeah, a good Beerus would be, I would say, would see a good thing now for a change. But if it isn't Beerus, then the only other unit I can think of, which I thought could be more leaning to the Ultra, but they could make an LF out of him, is also Broly. To be specific, because they are like, from Rainbow Super Broly, we have like 4 different forms of this guy. So we have Base Broly here, that's this one, the first one. We have Fury Broly here. I'm not counting the assist here. But Base Broly, we have Fury Broly, we have Super Saiyan Broly, and then Full Power. Yeah, so these are the 4 ones. And what we don't have in the game yet is a Fury Broly that transforms into Super Saiyan Broly. We don't have that on Rainbow Super yet. We have this Super Saiyan Broly who transforms into Full Power Broly, and I guess they could do another one for this guy, but I think a Fury Broly that transforms into the Super Saiyan Broly with a Super Saiyan Broly LF would be also really cool. Maybe with double transformation that could also do that, but I think Super Saiyan Broly into Fury Broly into Super Saiyan Broly makes more sense, even though we get like 50 million Brolys like right here. I don't know if this guy was the one we got for Legends anniversary last year. This is a base Broly and not a Fury Broly actually. But yeah, these are the only 2 I can think of for powerful opponent, because otherwise I don't know who else. I guess I could do the LF Golden Frieza, but I think when it comes for hype, I think Broly is the most likely if for an LF powerful opponent unit. Beerus is kind of a thing for me, like he deserves one, but I don't know how many people think it would be hype. The thing with Beerus is like, why he's a hype character, he's just, you don't see a lot of him in the anime, and therefore it's just like, okay, what you gonna do with Beerus? But I mean, I guess if they're gonna do an LF that they, you know, created on their own with new animations that doesn't have in the anime, I guess they could do that. Or they give him the Hakai as a finisher, as an LF finisher. I don't think we have that yet, so like the Hakai he used against Zamasu specifically, that could also work. So yeah, this is what I think, considering why we got this Bojack. I mean, they could also go for the movies route. In that case, I will stick to my thoughts about, for example, Orange Piccolo, because we only have one in the game. Or did I have Orange Piccolo as my Ultra option? I also think I heard him as my Ultra option. I'm not sure anymore, but yeah, movies technically has like a lot of options. Like we could get like from the Golden Frieza movies thing an LF Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the 1% sparking Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Like there are a lot of options. But yeah, I think basically the theme for Legends Fest is Powerful Opponent and Fusion Warriors. Only thing I really don't know, and I don't want to start thinking about this now because there are a lot of options, is LF Zenkais for Fusion Warriors. I have no idea what they could do and what they would do, because I mean the closest thing I can think of is Zenkai and this Pycon Gorilla, to be honest. When it comes to LF Zenkais for Fusion Warriors specifically, I think that's the only reasonable option, because otherwise it's like, who else? Omega Shenron or Super 17, which I don't think fits well. I mean, they could. Gotenks is not that old, and I think he I mean, they got a pet for him, so giving him a Zenkai, I don't think that makes sense. Same with Super 17. I think if they're gonna do an LF Zenkai for Fusion Warriors, Pycon Vegeta makes the most sense. And for Powerful Opponent, in all honesty, if I had to choose, you or you, to be, like, I really would appreciate if they would Zenkai this guy as well, but to be honest, I think they had a really more terrible lifespan than this Goku Black has. I mean, Goku Black was also underwhelming, but I think most of this becomes also for the fact that he is a Legends Fest Part 1 headliner. Or these two guys, I mean, we have a Dragon Ball Saga campaign kind of ish situation here, where every Dragon Ball unit right now is on S tier, and this guy is still nowhere to be seen. So, and Metal Cooler sucks. So, can't think of another powerful opponent they really needed to do. The only thing is, they are purple. This guy's purple. Do we need a purple? Not really. I don't know. Yeah, really no clue what they would do for powerful opponent. There could be, I mean, there are a lot of units, but color-wise, I mean, the thing is with powerful opponent, what do they need? We got the purple one, we got the red one right here, we got the blue one right over there, so it's like, okay, yellow and green, I guess? I mean, they could Zenkai him, but I mean, they could. I wouldn't mind it, I haven't had high stars, and it's be like justice for yellow Goku Black, but do they want to counter their purple Ultra that quickly? Because this guy's ability is a hard counter for his counter gauge, so don't know. And for green, I mean, is there even a green powerful opponent left that could be Zenkai? I don't think there is. This guy doesn't need a Zenkai. Guess they could Omega Shenron, which help GT as well, but do they have to? Don't know about that one. So yeah, but this is kind of what I think right now. Again, powerful opponent versus Fusion Warriors seems to be the theme from what I can think of. Either that or it's like Fusion Warrior in movies. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, and see you guys probably. Let's think. I'm not gonna do a video about the Red Bojack probably, because I don't have time for that video to record. So yeah, I guess we see you around for the Legends Fest for real, unless something other we get another info that's really important or something. Yeah. See you guys in the next one. Have a nice day.